Good morning and welcome to Gospel Bytes, where we take a bite at the gospel for the day. We are right here in front of the Cathedral of St. Boniface here in Winnipeg, in Canada. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Glory to you, O Lord. This is taken from Luke chapter 6, verses 6 to 11. On a certain Sabbath, Jesus went into the synagogue and taught. There was a man whose right hand was withered. The scribes and the Pharisees watched him closely to see if he would cure on the Sabbath, so that they might discover a reason to accuse him. But he realized their intentions and said to the man with the withered hand, "Come up and stand before us." And he rose and stood there. Then Jesus said to them, "I ask you, is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath rather than to do evil, to save life rather than to destroy it?" Looking around at them all, he then said to him, "Stretch out your hand." He did so, and his hand was restored. But they became enraged and discussed together what they might do to Jesus. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. So today, we hear about this uh, man with a withered hand whom Jesus healed. It would have been a reason to celebrate. Imagine someone was healed. That's a wonderful thing. That's a supernatural thing. But the Pharisees and the scribes could not be happy. Why? Because they were envious of Jesus. They were looking for ways by which they could accuse him of something. I think this is the danger with the sin of envy. It's so ugly because it never sees the good in people. No? Even if it's God moving in the lives of somebody, they could still not find it. They couldn't still see it because all they are looking for is something bad to accuse that person. Imagine the person that at times you are envious at. Hmm? You want to to beat that person in that field, but you cannot because you're envious. So you cannot just defeat that person. So you just have this feeling that, oh, I should be better than him. Huh? You cannot find anything good. And this is what they did with Jesus. Instead of being happy, they found a loophole. Oh, he did this on the Sabbath. Instead of being happy, they just said, he did something wrong. The thing is, when Jesus healed on the Sabbath, actually, he didn't even touch the guy. He just told him to stretch out his hand and he was healed. So technically, he did not really, you cannot really accuse him because he did not even touch him. But also it tells us that God answers our prayers immediately. He doesn't wait for another day. No, when he knows that we need it, when he knows that we are in dire need, he will not postpone his help. That is how merciful, how loving God is. So when God does not give us what we want, maybe that's not something what we need, something that we actually just want. We just have to trust the Lord that it's not yet time to give it. If God finds out that this is the best time, then he will never postpone it. If ever he does not give it to us, then there is a reason. We just have to trust and be faithful and know that we can trust God. He's not trying to delay. He's just saying, it's not yet time. I'll give it to you when it's the proper time. So two things. Be patient when you're calling on God because be trust that he knows his perfect time. But second, beware of that sin of envy because you'll be blind to the goodness of the Lord. I'm Father Jerry Sembrano for another edition of Gospel Bytes. God bless you. Have a nice day.